Vladimir was sometimes here, about 3 times for another tournament. The last was in 2009, our jubilee from the 200 years old chess club. And I get an email from him in end of January if we are interested to organize this match here, because he had a sponsor, and so also he asked Aronian, and when I was here that, I was very happy to do that, and we tried all for organization.
We want to organize some event because the first half of the year was empty for Vladimir, and I decided to offer the match from somebody from the top 5. And we offered Levon, and he responded very quickly, just in a few days, that he's ready to play. And after his quick reply, we decided to finish all the formal things in Vacanze. It was in the end of January. I went there for 1 day. We discussed all the details. And then after 1 week, we decided to play in Zurich or in 2 weeks.
Before it was planned like a training match for the candidate tournament that would be held in October, but yet it's in the next March. So it's a friendly match, but also for Aronian, he said, for him it's also once the first match for 2 players, so he wants to learn a little bit.
Actually, I need to work on my, stamina, because psychological stamina. Yeah, because I was not too good in that context. I was working too much on my chess in earlier months while I was preparing. But playing a match is a different thing. Yeah, you got to know that the guy who you're playing, you got to know what he feels like, and you got to be ready to face him. Because, for example, in the game number 3, the one that I lost, I don't regret that, but at that moment perhaps I didn't need to play sharp, because I felt, after the game I realized that this was a breaking moment, because he was ready to play chess. He was ready, and I didn't need to provoke that.
I'm happy that it took place, first of all, and also I'm glad that it was quite interesting. I mean, for a match of 2 top players, which there is always a danger of, some quick draws or boring games. Here the percentage was quite small of this. So in general, games were quite tensed, and also it seems to me, I didn't analyze it deeply yet, but it seems to me that the level was not bad at all. I mean, I was a bit worried before the match, because didn't play a single tournament for more than 4 months, and I know that with years it's becoming more difficult to get back into the practical chess, into this mood of the game and into this rhythm of the game. And actually the first game was fully as I expected it to be. It was just bad. I mean, the opening was bad, my play was bad, I felt not in the game at all, and I was getting quite worried after that. But then slowly, also as it should be, I started to feel better, my head started to work, and all in all I'm quite satisfied. I mean, I had from this match everything what I wanted. I had a good experience, I had a tough fight, and I'm kind of, because for me it was like entering a chess season, because I would say with London it was the end of the season, and then now I have a new season with Stahl Memorial and Dortmund and Olympiads and so on and so on. So it was a good way to enter, and without too much damages, because against such a strong opponent, when you're a bit rusty, it can end really badly. So and I already had thought that it might end not well after the first game, but then fortunately I managed to get into the decent shape, and finally I'm perfectly fine. I'm happy with everything here.
Oh, it was a tough match in a way, because it was my first time to play a training match, and this is calling it training reminds me of one story I had when I had my first Amber tournament. I came there, and guys who were regulars there told me, it's just all for fun. And then I started the games, and everybody's like so tense, so ready to kill you. So I've got the same feeling here. You know, at first I thought, okay, we're just playing, and enjoying, but then it became really tense, especially once Vladimir lost the first game, and then I think in general perhaps I was too emotional. I was taking too many risks. I was pushing my luck a couple of times.